Alright, so if you've got an e-bike or you're planning to get one, there's one thing you really don't want to mess up, and that's the battery. It's easily the most expensive part, and honestly, it's what makes or breaks your whole riding experience. The good news? You don't need to be a tech expert to make your battery last 5 years or even longer. You just need a few smart habits. Let's talk about it like we're just figuring this out together. First off, understanding what you're working with actually helps more than people think. Most modern e-bike batteries are lithium-ion, similar to what you see in phones, just built for more power and longer use. They're usually rated in voltage, like 36 volts or 48 volts, and capacity, which is amp hours. Higher numbers basically mean more power and longer range. So yeah, a 48-volt 20-ampere-hour battery is going to feel a lot stronger and last longer on a ride than a smaller 36-volt one. But here's the thing. No matter how big or powerful your battery is, how you treat it daily matters way more than the specs. Now let's get into the real stuff. How to actually make that battery last 5+ years. The biggest mistake people make? Charging habits. A lot of riders think you should drain the battery to zero and then fully charge it every time. That's actually the worst thing you can do for lithium batteries. Instead, you want to keep it between 20% and 80% most of the time. Think of it like this. Your battery feels comfortable in that range. Constantly pushing it to 0% or 100% puts stress on the cells over time. So yeah, if you can, just top it up instead of fully draining it. It's a small change, but it makes a huge difference long term. Next up, temperature. This one gets ignored a lot, especially if you're riding daily. Extreme heat or cold can seriously damage your battery health. If you leave your bike under direct sun for hours, especially in summer, that heat builds up inside the battery. Same thing in winter. Cold temperatures reduce efficiency and can slowly degrade the cells. Best move, store your battery indoors whenever possible. If you're not riding for a few days, take it inside. Even that simple habit can add months, or even years, to its lifespan. Now let's talk about something people don't usually think about. Battery positioning. If your battery is integrated into the frame, that's actually a good thing. It's more stable and protected from vibrations. But if it's mounted on a rear rack, especially if you ride on rough roads, that constant shaking can affect the internal components over time. It doesn't mean rack batteries are bad. It just means you should be a bit more mindful. Avoid rough terrain when you can, or at least ride a bit smoother. Another important one, always use the correct charger. I know it's tempting to grab a cheaper or faster charger, but mismatched voltage or poor quality chargers can damage the battery permanently. Stick with the one from the manufacturer, or a trusted replacement with the exact same specs. This isn't the place to cut corners. Now let's talk about real-world battery life. Most e-bike batteries are rated for around 500 to 1,000 charge cycles. That usually translates to about 3 to 5 years of regular use. But if you follow everything we're talking about here, you can push beyond that pretty comfortably. Range-wise, a typical 48-volt battery can give you anywhere from 30 to 70 miles per charge, depending on how you ride. Things like terrain, rider weight, and assist level all play a role. And if you're using a dual battery setup, you can easily go over 100 miles on a single ride, which is honestly impressive. But even with perfect care, batteries don't last forever. So how do you know when it's time to replace it? There are a few clear signs. If your range suddenly drops and you're charging way more often than before, that's a red flag. If the battery struggles to hold a charge or takes unusually long to charge, that's another one. And one of the biggest warning signs is unexpected power drops while riding. That can be both annoying and unsafe. When that happens, it usually means the internal cells are wearing out. And when you do replace it, make sure you match the exact voltage and capacity. Don't try to upgrade with something incompatible, thinking it'll give better performance. It can actually damage your motor controller and reduce overall efficiency, or worse, create safety risks. So yeah, keeping your e-bike battery healthy isn't complicated. It just comes down to a few consistent habits. Charge smart, avoid extreme temperatures, use the right charger, and ride with a bit of awareness. If you treat your battery right, it won't just save you money, It'll keep your ride smooth, reliable, and stress-free for years. And honestly, that's what we all want at the end of the day. That's pretty much it for this one. Hopefully, this guide gave you a clear idea of how to take better care of your e-bike battery and keep it running strong for years. If you've got your own tips or questions, drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear what's working for you. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.